Hey guys, what's going on? It is your girl, Coach Cailah. A couple of weeks ago, I posted on Facebook saying, hey, ask me a question on health and fitness and I will do my best to answer. And this question comes from a old college friend of mine, Kurt Ross. What's up, man? All right, so Kurt asks in a sarcastically hilarious way. He says, can I eat delicious fries and work out super hard, or is it better to eat delicious fries and work out super hard, or is it better to have your nutrition on superhero and not work out at all? Okay, I laughed, but I thought it was a freaking awesome question. All right, Kurt, so here you go. Now, all right, guys, so if you know, I wrote a book called Design Your Body, Your Guide to Cutting Through the Fat. And in this book itself, I introduce what I call the Trinity of Health and Wellness, okay? So in this Trinity of Health and Wellness, there are three equally important components in the Trinity, okay? Three equally important components. The first one being nutrition, okay? The second one being cardiovascular endurance, and the third one being resistance training. Now, this may be different from what you've heard in the past, where it says, well, nutrition is 80% of, life. And I disagree. I believe that nutrition is a part. You can do nutrition and do all cardio and still suck at health. You can be extremely weak, be extremely fragile, all right? So yeah, go ahead and do nutrition, be great at nutrition. Go ahead and do cardio, be great at cardio. But if you add no weight training to it, you will be fragile, okay? You will have very little bone mineral density. You'll break bones all the time. You'll be weak, all right? So, and it's the same thing with resistance training. You can have great nutrition and have amazing resistance trainer, i.e. bodybuilders, all right? You can have amazing bodies, muscles out to here, whatever else, which is really cool and really great. But then when you look at the cardiovascular endurance side of it, most bodybuilders are people that only focus on strength training. Their heart, their cardiovascular system mimics that of an individual who is hypertensive, all right? So they have a hypertrophied, meaning a enlarged heart, and not in a way that's full of just straight muscle, right? Or in a proper way. Their heart resembles someone that has hypertension because their body has to pump harder and pump out, and they're not actually allowing themselves to get stronger with the heart itself, okay, or be able to utilize their endurance. All right, so okay, so there are three equally important aspects to health, fitness, and nutrition, all of that, okay? So no, you cannot eat well and not work out. Okay, you can if you want to, but you're gonna look weird. Okay, you cannot eat like crap and work out crazy. You can if you want to, but you're setting yourself up for failure. Okay, so if you look at I call them skinny minis, like really skinny people who you may be like, man, they have a high metabolism, they're eating anything and everything. Okay, whether they work out or not, either way. But the biggest thing is that people that overeat or consume crazy amounts of food or bad food and that just work it off, they have to do so much more to burn those calories. If you hop on a treadmill for 10 minutes, right, jogging pace 4 to 5 miles an hour, you might, for 10 minutes, you might burn 150 calories. But that McDonald's fries right there is going to be a good 350 to 400 calories itself, all right? So technically, you can if you want to, but all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure and eventual weight gain. Because when you exercise as much as you eat, and when you eat crap, oh my goodness, it's so hard to burn those calories. Calories are hard to burn, all right? They are very hard to burn. And on the reverse side, Kurt, it's the same thing, okay? If you want to eat extremely healthy, we have a lot of people who feel like they are just super healthy, okay? I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat meat, I do this, but you don't lift up a weight and you don't run. You're weak. You are internally weak, which is worse. I'd almost rather you to eat like crap and go work the mess out of life, right? But if you don't exercise at all, that means muscularly, you're weak, okay? okay? You're fragile, your bones are fragile. So resistance training, family, is not just about aesthetics. It's not just about having a muscle tone or some size that might look kind of cute. Yeah, it looks cute, great, right? But it's about your muscles are what moves your body, right? Who wants to ask somebody for help? Hey, I'm sorry, can you help me pick this up because I can't, I'm just so weak. Oh my gosh, like who wants to do that? Like that's not cool at all. It's not sexy, it's not cute, it's not anything, okay? Same, because you're weak, right? That is an inadequacy. Weakness is an inadequacy, okay? So lift weights, all right? Same thing when it comes to cardiovascular endurance. Our bodies are built to run. That's fact. If you know me, you know I hate running. I hate it. I detest it. It's like the worst thing in the world, but I sure enough do it, okay? So our bodies are physiologically built to run. Our cardiovascular systems are built to sustain long duration activities. And the stronger we build our muscles, the more we can do when it comes to how much weight we can lift, all right? So if your body's meant to do something, it's meant to look a certain way. We are not supposed to be fat. It's not supposed to be that way, all right? I fully believe that we are built in the image of God, and my God ain't fat. I don't know about you. Your God, that might be fine. Mine isn't. Jesus Christ is not fat, okay? So if our bodies were built to look like him, shouldn't your bodies look freaking amazing? What about God is not amazing? So if you kind of correlate that back to your health and your eating, your nutrition, if you just type in health, okay, in the Bible, if you do a regular search, you will find at least 24 scriptures on maintaining your health and how to do better, and that it's important. So follow it. So you can take this from any level that you want to. You can take it from a scriptural or spiritual level, or you can take it from a physiological level. I'll go either way with you, all right? Because both of them are very important, because in the end, they follow suit with each other, okay? So Kurt, to answer that question for you again, homie, if I had to choose one, eating like crap and then working out crazily is a little bit better than not working out at all, okay? But even eating like crap and working out crazy, guys, don't work out crazy. There are mental issues and there are physiological issues that can come from that, all right? There is a such thing as overworking out. You always run the danger of overtraining, okay? So one issue with plateaus is if you're seeing a plateau and you've been training consistently for a few months and no breaks, it might be because your body needs a break. It might be because you need to rest, okay? But also, it's a clear indication of overtraining. A decrease in performance, decrease in testosterone, decrease in energy, increase in attitude is a clear indication of that your body is being overtrained and that you need to chill out. So that just kind of retracts my last statement and brings it back to the trinity of health and wellness, okay? So be healthy. Work on your nutrition, okay? Work on your cardiovascular endurance and work on your resistance training. With those three aspects, so in my book, again, the Trinity of the Design Your Body, Your Guide to Cutting Through the Fat, in my book, I have a scale, all right? It's a Trinity Figures assessment. And in that book, you can literally assess where your body is on the scale of nutrition, where your body is on the scale of cardiovascular endurance, and where your body is on the scale of resistance training. So that you can see, and therefore from there, planning, set a plan for how to improve in those individual areas. You might be great at nutrition. You might suck at cardio. You might be great at resistance training, and you might suck at nutrition. So in order to build your body the way that you want it, in order to design your body, family, you've got to have them in three equidistant parts, okay? So this is your girl, Coach Cailah, guys, and the Rock Solid Fitness. Again, with designing your body, how to design your body. It's not picking and choosing, doing one or the other. You've got to have all three aspects of the trinity of health and wellness. You've got to have good nutrition. You've got to have good cardiovascular endurance. And you've got to have that good old resistance training. All right? This is your girl, Coach Cailah and Kurt. I hope I answered your question. Talk to you guys later. Feel free to ask me a question and drop me something, all right? Design your body.